Peace, love, and light, everybody. I've done this 3 times and the same cards keep coming out. So we have the Gateway of Light. We have the Ancient Grandmother here. The Ancient Grandmother. We have the Star Mother. We have the Pleiades, which has to do with the alignments of the menorah that is happening as the piercing of the veil. Okay. We're being listened to above. For the crown, okay, it's piercing of a crown. It's the battle over the crown as well. If you don't know that, we have the Mother of the Sea here. We have the Winged Messenger. We have the Winged Messenger, the Mystic, Aquamarine Star. We just read about that the other day. Someone mentioned that the other day about the Aquamarine. Oh, about connected to Mount Shasta as well. The Moon Star, which is Pleiades. Entering a portal. Your okay, so your base chakra could be getting activated too. Be careful on how you're attending to that, because you are part of the Star Daughters tribe. The Star Daughters, you're a Star Daughter. That's a real thing, okay? You're a Star Daughter. We have Lapis Lazuli here, which is to me connected to Isis. We have the gifted children here, the little star, the divine inner child, and the whole and complete. This is like serious activations, and your children too. Because you're gifted, your children are going to be gifted. And then you got to learn that real fast if you don't know that. The Winged Messenger, Gabriel. So then we have the Feast of Plenty. This is a piercing of the biodome. Okay? Look at the energy with this. With the moon, the Fool's Embrace, a transmuting pain. It's going to be a emotionally painful eclipse. It's like, I hate to say it like that, but it's like necessary. Because whatever was there wasn't good for you. You know, that would be the only, depending on the situation, clearly. It's a growth. This is a big soul growth. And growing your soul out of this world can be really painful sometimes. You know. The Gateway of the Light. And the Father Sky here. The Amazon Queen. Battle. It's a battle over this crown. Empress of the Night. The finale. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. I look at that as like kind of what we're going through. It looks like a flower. Looks like one thing, but and it's a diamond light, the diamond grid. Oh, the Awakener is here. The awakening is happening. The ruby star that came out earlier with the hunter. And I was taking that, and it literally the word revelations. I was like, oh, okay, this is where we're going. Well, nice, got validation on that. The shining star. Medicine woman. The cosmic enchantress. This is big energy here. The ruby light. The Amazon queen. I'm hearing Mississippi queen. Well, Athusia, the sun goddess. And I don't have the little booklet to this. I wish I did, because I know there's so much more. I'm going to have to look her up. And I don't have a booklet to this, because I do know it's balance. I think this is Electra. Yeah, Electra. Electra's badass. She brings balance. And then she gets the conscience. Starts figuring things out. Is this the right thing to do? Not just following. Not just following. 22. Not just following anymore. You got 2022. You got 0222. You got 2022 as well. Let's say 2017, 2022. This is significant time frames with the 8. We have the Divine Mother here, which the Mother of the Sea, if you don't know, is Tiamat. Adaptability. We've been being adapted the whole time. The Winter's Dream, a gestation period. Yeah, energetically, that's what we've been going through, and we're going through. And then to be this shiny star, we're going through a huge transformation, transmission, Kundalini awakening, a conscious awakening, the whale song, an internal alarm for the star seeds. Even your kids are going to respond to this energy. Little kids, gotta know how to handle that. Yeah, validation on that. Have to know how to handle that, you know, the best that you can. And you really have to let go a lot of, or you don't, you do what you want, let go of a lot of belief systems. There's always moving parts. Nothing as easy as it seems, but sometimes it can be, you know. You put your mind to it, yeah. I'm hearing Eminem, you put your mind to it. 6'3", 64, 46, 36. 2017, this has to do with 2017 and the alignment that's happening with the menorah. With the Leo in the sky and the Virgo in the sky right now. Tabernacles, Exodus, and King Solomon as well, and King David. I mean, there's so many in the my brain does not want to pull it out. It does not. The Ark of the Covenant, there it is. A piercing of the veil. Maybe not everybody will see. I know it looks like the Lord of the Rings thing. Maybe that's what's going to happen. I don't know, you know what I mean? Anything's possible. But I feel like this is more your third eye peering through the veil. It could be something peering through the veil as well. This is, I think, was revelation. Oh, that's intentionally. Someone could be poking their nose in things where they don't belong. Many masks. I can't make that up. Many masks. Wheel of Fortunes here. Empty well. Someone has an empty well and someone's coming into abundance. Look at this though. It's like an alignment. A stargate. This is a stargate. Look at this. I don't always focus on what I've got. It's a stargate. Definitely. Piercing of the veil, the stargate. A sound, frequency, violin, upside down. The upside down. Look at the fire, beloved. Burning through. This could be that, whatever, that comet that's out there. There's another two. Could be Uriel. Could be the winged planet. The winged being. It's a winged being. It's a big being. At this time, 1623. Hold on. 44, 724. Could be an address, clearly a year, a period of time. Maybe we're going back to 1623. I don't know what happened in 16. And while looking in the Bible, that's what popped up. Jewish history. Jacobean era. The Jacobean era was a period of the English and Scottish history. It coincides with the reign of James IV, Scotland, 17th century. Abraham in the Old Testament. Discovery of the clay Elam tablets in Iran provided the third reference point. Provided the reference point to accurately date the life of Abraham, confirming that he lived in the 23rd and 22nd century BC, over 1,000 years ago before Moses. Abraham was the true spiritual pioneer trying to find his way in the lawless world. Today we take it for granted that murder, theft, and rape and fraud are socially unacceptable and illegal, but Abraham lived in a time that had no laws. Oh boy, this kind of reminds me of that movie, The Purge thing, or something about, maybe Martil, coming up and now analyzing the text. Something about Abraham. Let's bring me to Abraham. 1623 history. The Battle of Anjar is fought in the modern day Lebanon as the Druze Emir, I don't even know how to say the rest of this, defeats the invasion of Mustafa. Seven famous scandals. We have, let's see what sticks out. 2 American temperance law enacted in Virginia. Dutch ships depart for the conquest of Peru. Breach of promise. Lawsuit Reverend Gerville Pooley, Virginia, files against Cicely Jordan, and he loses. The Pope Urban VIII. Fire at Plymouth, Massachusetts destroys several buildings. Okay, Plymouth's always going to be in something because that's the ground zero. Native Americans, okay. It was the poisoning of 200 Native Americans on the first continent, first war crimes. Well, there we go. I knew I was brought to it for a reason. In 2008, officials erected a historical marker in West Point, a small hamlet in Virginia's King William County, set an intersection about 20 miles, is at 20, north of Williamsburg. The plague is titled The Indians Poisoned at Peace Meeting. It commemorates a little-known act of colonial duplicity, a mass poisoning carried out by the English in 1623 as part of an attempt assassination of Pumki, and I can't even say the other one. So why place a marker of tragedy? Asked the Pumki chief. I've been picking up on some kind of chief of Sachem, Miles, at the unveiling ceremony. By telling the past, he had added, "It leads our future. Not many know of this poisoning. And this will help tell the story of the good and the bad neighbors." So yeah, they spoke back in the good and the bad neighbors. In this time it could mean like something different, but the same thing. May 22nd, 522, marks the 400th anniversary of the unprecedented moment English soldiers gave poisoned wine to 200 Powhatan members of the Confederacy, about 30 native groups. The historical record is unclear on how many of those who were poisoned died, but even during the war that ravaged the indigenous and colonial communities, the incident stood out because Europeans at the time believed no civilization should employ poison in war, okay? And here's the picture to show that it's a documented moment in time here, for real. That's what's connected to something to do with this. So we're in the 404 year of when the colonials settled over here. That's significant as well. It's connected to a lot of things. So frequency, upside down, 33. A sound, 22, 33, 2. We got a lot of 222s here. A deep quiet. Oh, a silence. Okay, a silence. The jeweled web connectivity. Oh, that's big. 32. The jeweled web. Some of you know exactly what that is. It goes back to this time period too. Like, just, it's big. It's deep, and you have to understand for you. 11, 2, 1, 1, and then I see 2, 2, 11, 22. You may be seeing 21, 21 mirroring numbers. A silence, an empty well, a silence during this eclipse. During this eclipse, a silence. I keep seeing this energy, like a something big. The ancient grandmother is awakening. I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. She's ancient, baby. She's the star mother. It's during this alignment, something profound. I don't know if it happens to everybody, but it's definitely going to happen to some of you out there. This alignment, the menorah, the jeweled web. That would be the jeweled web. The Pleiades, the way they look, the jeweled web, the ancient grandmother. Alcyon light as well. A silence. Because it's a crowning, and it's a battle of the crown, a piercing of the crown coming through, something coming through, something being revealed, something being seen, because it keeps aligning magnetically. Unmarked territory. Earlier the hunter was aimed at that as well, with the ruby star, which I was correlating that with Revelations, as well with the red dragon and the hunter being Archangel Michael, and this magnetic alignment, because this would be magnetic or kinetic or I don't know, and it. Anyway, take it or leave it. Thanks for being here. Peace.